Alright, let's see what Master Li has to say about the situation.
Ah, you are back. I hope this unfortunate matter with the bandits has not caused undue stress. Some good people were lost, but many were saved. It means, however, that I must accelerate your training. These invaders discovered us by accident, but as you likely suspect, they are related to your destiny. You have trained hard and are ready. You will have a pivotal role in some great events, my student, after you return from the Spirit Cave.
I object!
Of course
Now,
you do.
what is the meaning of this intrusion?
Your pet student is not the only one who fought those outlaws. Perhaps I did not stand in their midst on the beach like a fool, but I did my part. If you spent less time coddling him, you would have many promising students instead of one.
Cry somewhere else. I am simply better than you.
This is not a matter that can be decided by effort, GAO. There are things at play that you do not understand.
I understand that this student has received preferential treatment, and I have suffered for it. Whatever is in this spirit cave, I am worthy of facing it too. If he is truly better than me, let him prove it. I challenge him.
You can call it a challenge, but my victory will be easy.
I will not have you brawling in the street. If this must happen, it will happen in the ring, as a proper test of your abilities. GAO, you are restricted to styles that I have taught. I know the dark tutoring your father, GAO the Greater, has imparted, but I won't have any such sorcery here.
Hobbled before I begin. Of course. How else would your precious protege win?
My student, I do not trust GAO to fight honorably. Consider your attacks carefully. Prepare yourself and return when you are ready.
I will return when I am ready, Master.
Remember the basics. They will serve you well.
Alright, cool. So now, I want to just see if now I can go to the beach and do the quest. Because I might have had to talk to Master Li to kind of open the way, so it would let me do it. So also, considering that whole lion statue thing, I remember what I have to do. Pretty much what... I remember the end result. Alright, so I can't go back yet. So I remember the end result is I have to get that light to turn purple, and then I combine red and blue to make it purple. But I think I'm missing a statue. I think there's a fourth statue that I get in the next, location. So we're gonna go ahead and let me just double check. I don't want to buy anything from Smiling Mountain just yet. Let's just look in here real quick. Yeah, so nothing over there. Right, and there's nothing we gotta steal from Master Li. Alright, so Master Li.
GAO awaits your signal to start the challenge, my student.
Oh, I'm ready to fight him. Alright, I am ready now. Let's begin.
Then let the fighters meet in the arena. Fighters, are you ready? This challenge will continue until one of you is incapacitated. This is not a practice bout. Injury is a possibility.
A possibility. I think it is more than likely.
Master, are you certain this is appropriate?
They have a dispute, and this is the only way to settle it with certainty. It will be an honorable contest. I have restricted GAO from using his father's sorcery.
I said you would regret getting in my way.
Fighters, begin!
Alright. So we get to take out GAO now. This is gonna be a long time coming. So because he's technically like a boss, we can't really use any harmonic combos. So we gotta kinda pick our openings here. Alright, want to counter him. He's a bit tough. He's a bit tankier than everybody else we fought. Alright, he slowed me. Alright, so I'm going to slow him back. Oh.
Long sword.
Alright, let that wear off. Let's go in with the long sword. Oh, out of range. Switch the leaping tiger. Let's hit him a little bit. Come on. Hit him with the power attack. There you go.
Long sword.
Alright, he healed. I should do a little bit of healing as well. Come on, go for the kill. There you go. Alright, that's draining my focus a little too heavily. I hit him with a little bit of heavenly wave. Let's go in for the kill. Alright. Now, if I was to go into focus mode, you'll see that he moves a bit slower in focus mode, but it drains your focus really fast. Alright, he healed up a lot. Alright, he slowed me again. Alright, so as far as I know, the only way to avoid that attack is to backflip over it. Alright, so like I said, GAO could be a little tough. I almost had him a couple of times. He just happened to heal all of the damage I did to him. There we go. Let's break his guard there. We're gonna go in for the kill. Keep wailing away on him. Don't give him a moment to breathe. Keep him in the corner. Ooh. Keep going for it. We gotta body him in the corner. There we go.
It is done. The challenge has concluded and the winner is clear.
No! I'm not finished!
GAO, I have made enough concessions to you today. I thought I could guide you away from your corrupted path, but you are too much the son of GAO the Greater. You are no longer welcome among my students, and your father's house shall have no more business here, despite his influence.
I was not beaten! Not by this peasant!
Who are you calling a peasant?
By your own foolish ambition and predictable temper. I will speak with you in my chambers about your expulsion. Go now. Everyone, this challenge is concluded. I'm sure the victor would appreciate your congratulations. They are well earned. Enjoy the words of your fellows. I will wait in the main hall, where we will discuss the spirit cave. Be certain you are ready when you come to me. Your life is about to change.
That was exciting. I'm glad you are safe. I knew you would be. Your skill is unmatched. Even GAO had to see that. I suppose that's what set him off. I hope he isn't allowed to stay. Punishment just makes him worse. Master Li has bent like a willow to accommodate him and his sorcerer's father.
Master Li does a lot of confusing things.
Yes, he does. I didn't want to say, but, well, I guess that's why we aren't the master and he is. He must be thinking of bigger things. It scares me sometimes, all this talk of troubled spirits. I didn't ask to be a part of it. As much as you want to know more, I doubt you had a say in your fate either. I'm sorry. This is supposed to be a happy time. You've proven your ability and Master Li is waiting for you. You should go to him.
Yes, but before I do that, one thing that we desperately need is to restore all our health and stuff. What if we talk to Lin?
I suppose we
Nope.
all owe you our thanks.
Alright, Lin has nothing good to say. Student Wen?
Master Li once asked me not to use the style I learned in the Imperial City. It was a fair request, so I agreed. Gao should have known better than to use a forbidden style.
Indeed.
What can I do to help you?
Alright. Let's see. Oh, well, do you know others at the school? Nothing I really want to talk to him about. Take care.
Goodbye. Take care of yourself.
Yeah, Min, we already talked to you. Two other students over there. Talk to Jing Wu.
Gao was a fool for challenging you. Oh, he's good, but you've always been stronger. He just wouldn't admit it to himself. Thing is, your prize is going into the cavern beneath the school. To hear Lin tell it, that place is going to challenge even you.
Oh. What does she say about it?
I hate repeating stories that aren't my own. Lin has no such qualms, so go ask her about the cavern.
Fair enough. Hey, Lin. Hey, Lin.
I suppose we all
Oh,
owe you
yeah.
our thanks. Just like always.
That's right, you don't like me, so you won't talk to me. See? So that's why you gotta pick and choose your battles with the dialogue options. Now, I do need to go recharge my health and my chi and focus. So we're gonna go to these shrines that are down here. And I'm just curious if it'll finally let me back into town so I can go and complete some other quests, or if I still gotta wait. So, let's, oh, come on now. Recharge. There you go. There we go. So that also replenishes your health. And let's go do a focus shrine. Replenish our focus. Can I finally go back? Alright, can't go back yet. Alright, school gate. Let's go in. Let's go, we do have some silver. Forgot how to check how much we have. And where I see that. So, here we go. The Lions of Two Rivers. Right, so those are our quests. This is the map. I forgot how to see how much silver I have. Oh, I'm blind. It's right in front of me. Oh, wow, we got a nice chunk. Alright. Maybe we'll do a little bit of shopping once we get out of the Spirit Cave.
Ah, there you are. Have you finished all your business with your fellow students? I expect our next conversation to change a great many things. You should be ready.
Yes, Master. I am ready.
Wait outside, Gao. I will finish with you later. Now, my student, there are many things ahead that you must discover about yourself. I trust you know the importance of your destiny.
How would I know that? You tell me nothing.
I'm sorry, but I wanted your development unspoiled by expectation, and with the events of late, well, there have been many factors acting upon you. You are an orphan, but you were not abandoned. You were rescued from the Temple of Dirge in the land of howling spirits. You were orphaned by violent action.
Really now?
I take responsibility for it. You see, I used to be more than a humble teacher. To learn of yourself, you must learn more of me. I was once leader of the Imperial Army.
Come again?
I was known as Sun Li, the Glorious Strategist. I am the brother of Emperor Sun Hai.
So, I'm no god of Chinese pronunciation either, but instead of sun, that should technically be Sun Li and Sun Hai. But that's alright. Alright, Master, you never said anything about this. Why would I believe that? It's too incredible.
I will tell you more, but first, we have an uninvited visitor.
Do we? Oh.
GAO never could keep his ears to himself, especially when angry. So predictable. He's heard as much as I wanted him to. Perhaps it will give him a little perspective. He should respect even the most humble person, because who knows what lies within. That includes you and me both.
I'm not sure I believe you are the Emperor's brother.
I've hid it well, along with my shame. He seized your homeland during the long drought. It was an aggressive change in the Empire that would soon bring Death's Hand to power.
Death's Hand?
I withdrew my support and tried to rally your people against the siege I had helped plan. A doomed effort. Many died on both sides. Sun Qin, another brother, also fell. Listen, I will tell you how you came into my care.
Come with me. No, this is my fight. Go!
Uh-oh.
Your people were killed. I am haunted by it, and now the world may join me. The assassin on the beach was a Lotus assassin, a minion of Death's Hand. More will come.
Who is this Death's Hand?
He is the right hand of the Emperor, and rules the Lotus assassins in place of Prince Sun Qin, who was killed at Dirge, a death he may have orchestrated.
Really?
He shows no hesitation, and gave no thought to the lives of those we faced. His influence poisons the Emperor. I have no doubt he is utterly evil. I have never faced him, but I know of no one living who has. A dark energy sustains him. That is the armor of a man who has no remorse, no pity.
When you say the world may join you in being haunted, what do you mean?
Your people were guardians, but we did not have a clear idea of what. It is tied to your destiny. I will explain if you want me to move on.
Oh, okay. Alright. Let's move on. Tell me what this has to do with my destiny.
You were meant for something important, but because of my actions it was denied you. Stories about ghosts, the assassin on the beach, you are tied to this. Our dead no longer drift to the underworld. They wander, lost, going mad. In time they may overwhelm the living. It began when your people were destroyed.
Myths and legends. Start making sense.
You condemn without knowing all the facts. That is my fault, but I am trying to make up for it as quickly as circumstances allow. We are on the edge of the Empire, and not all spirits make their presence known. We are not immune, but I kept you isolated. This information could endanger you. The first assassin found us by accident. The next attack may not be so unfocused. To fix the world, you may threaten the power of some dangerous people. The Spirit Cave will make things as clear as they can be. Only you are meant to understand what is within. You will see the corruption of the spirit realm for yourself.
Does this tunnel lead to the cave somehow? The entrance couldn't be here, could it?
It is here, in my home. I kept it hidden by never acknowledging its importance. It is not hard to hide something. You need only master keeping the secret.
Why is it part of the school?
It was partly the strange skills of Dawnstar that showed me to the corruption, and partly something that belongs to you. You'll understand when you enter.
Oh. How did it get here? How do you know what is inside?
Well, it is thought that spirits naturally try to find their way to the underworld, but if their lives or deaths were painful, they return to what was familiar. The school has seen its share of tragedy in the past. Something of yours has allowed me to keep the students protected, but the dead will be everywhere soon enough. You must enter and see for yourself.
It still seems odd to me.
Good. Focus on that. It will keep your head clear. I know you are up to this task. There are instructions inside, and something that belongs to you. An amulet. When you emerge, you will know more about yourself and your destiny than I can explain, and you will better know your enemy.
Alright, time to go into the spooky cave. God forbid, Master Lee. Alright, we're making a little autosave here. Let's go on down. This sturdy crest bears a clay seal. A message is carved across the surface in Master Lee's handwriting.
Spirits go mad if denied passage to the underworld. They are strong, but you can fight them. You can't kill the dead, but in defeat they are disrupted and can't reform for a time. You are tied to the reason why spirits wander. Many appeared after your people fell, and some are held in this cave. They are drawn to your amulet. It is ahead, waiting for you.
Are they now?
Be careful. It is desired by many seeking power beyond the mortal realm. I make no apology for these trials, my student. You will come to see how necessary they are.
Oof. Could have warned me about that, Master Lee. Could have been like, yeah, I put some exploding clay tablets. Make sure you keep a good distance. Take my eye out with that thing. Alrighty. So, let's check some of these vases first. Vases, if you will. Open up these bamboo casks. Pick them open. Alright, let's go over here. A pillar. Before we do that, oh, can't interact with that. Alright. The pillar of stone contains some sort of metallic object within it. Carved into its crystalline surface is an inscription.
The dragon amulet was with you in Dirge. I understand what it does, but you are the one meant to be trained in its use. I am sorry that my actions denied you this. Essence gems are used by healers and upstart sorcerers and are common enough to be wasted on ornamentation. But with this amulet, you can tap their true potential.
Alright, so we get the Dragon Amulet. It's our birthright and a tool for focusing your spiritual power. As you travel the Jade Empire, you will find gems that enhance your abilities. Place these gems in the sockets on the Dragon Amulet to gain access to their power. Alright, so we have a Flawed Warrior Gem. So we're going to equip that. That's the only one we got. And we'll go exit.
Your people were adept at using essence gems. I kept it from you because power is a beacon. The forces behind the restless dead will take an interest in you. Even mindless spirits may be drawn to you, just as they were confined here. In achieving your true power, you become a target that many will not be able to resist.
Speaking of, here they come now.
Leaping tiger.
Alright. Whoops. Caught me by surprise a little bit. Alright, alright. I see how it is, I see how it is. Let's go get the health pickup there. Yeah, so one of the tough things about Leaping Tiger, even though it's nice and fast, and has a good degree of power, I don't know what happened there with him, I don't know why he's on fire, but, it's got very short range, right? Oh yeah, that's right, he's immune. What am I doing? I'm an idiot. Alright, so we gotta try and close the distance here. Oh, okay. He must have ran into a torch, which is what I did, and now I am on fire too. He dropped a little focus orb there. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of healing. Let's go chase this guy down, body him in the corner a little bit, teach him a lesson. Don't mess with me. Okay. Can I break this vase? No. Alright, so let me explain the amulet a little better. So you'll see that this Flawed Warrior Gem gives us a bonus of body, +1. So, if you remember, body is one of our core main stats over here. Right? So, in fact, our body is pretty high. Also, just so we know ahead of time, if we come to a situation, charm and intimidation are the ones we want to go for right now, instead of intuition, because they're the better of the two. So yeah, as right now we can equip 3 different gems. I believe, if my memory's correct, that number will increase at some point. We can also look at our statistics here. Alright, so in the meantime, let's go play with another exploding clay tablet. The writing on this clay tablet is strangely illegible. Rather than just being poorly inscribed, it seems to change as you try to read it. You notice that the amulet you found in this room has started to glow dimly. Let's try to smash the seal. You strike the steel, but your blow does nothing. As this seems to be only simple clay, you should have been able to shatter it. Clearly, magic is at work. Let us hold up the amulet. The amulet glows brighter, and suddenly the inscription on the clay seal is clearly legible.
My student, I hope you realize your importance. The restless dead must be allowed to find their way to the underworld. All of us will suffer if things continue as they are. Seek the source of this problem and eradicate it. That is your purpose and burden. I hope that the basics I have taught you will aid you in setting everything right.